back. This is so exciting. The word on the street times, too. Peter Costa, president of Empire Executions and an official CNBC market analyst. And Wayne Kaufman, chief market analyst at John Thomas Financial, still working on his CNBC merit badge.
Oh, I think he's got it. I was talking to him. He's got it.
All right, Peter.
Yes.
You've been cautious, skeptical, may I say even a little bearish.
Yes.
And yet the market is going up.
All right, well, Mark, let's go back a couple of days. I was on with Aaron on Monday or Tuesday, and what I had come up with was that I think September is going to be a positive month. I'm still bearish overall. Yes, I definitely am. But I think September, not mid-October, the market's going to have an upward bias. I think a lot of money is going to have to come back into the market because portfolio managers, they're looking at their portfolios and they're not where they want to be. They're going to have to start throwing money back into this market. Do I think it's a good move? Absolutely not. I mean, you know, once we get to a certain point on the S&P, I might start shorting it again. But right now, I still think this month is going to be a positive month.
All right, Wayne, how do you see things?
We're getting very short-term overbought. We have to navigate a little bit of seasonality, maybe looking for a short-term top, maybe today or Tuesday, Wednesday. September, we're going to have to navigate, but a little bit longer term, more intermediate term, I'm pretty bullish.
Define those terms, because I mean, you're talking to me in terms of days.
Fourth quarter, let's talk about.
Good. That's a more reasonable, longer.
Okay, and I'm pretty bullish. I'll tell you why. We've just had two major sentiment surveys. Newsletter writers and individual investors. Both of these were at levels seen in March of 2009. On top of that, earnings versus bond yields, and I know bond yields plunge and they're moving back up, but still, those are also at levels of March or April 2009. And until I see aggregate earnings for 2011 start to come down, which they have not started to come down yet, in spite of Intel, in spite of Cisco, those numbers have not started to come down. Until I see that happen, valuations are very, very nice, plus a little longer term, second-year presidential cycle into third-year presidential cycle. Historically, you have, on average, the last 7 cycles, a 50% increase from the second-year bottom, which if that was July 1st at 1010, the last 7 years, that average would take you up to 1,500. Now, I'm not making that as a prediction, but I think it's very hard to argue with that type of a bullish history.
Okay, take that. Wow. Yeah. All right, thank you, gentlemen. We're out of time. This was the Wayne Show this morning.
I'm glad.
Okay, let's get back up to Aaron.
All right, next up, airline stocks on the rise.